How's it going, guys? It's Hoops again with another video. Today's video, it's night time, so it's tonight's video. It's a little bit of a different one. I took my son Jarvis out today and Michael and his daughter Jayda, and we went looking for. Tried to find some old coins and things like that, so we took the metal detector down to a place that we like to go to. Probably one of my favourite spots around. And yeah, like I said, tried to find some old relics of anything. But when I was down there, my battery ended up dying on my phone, so I couldn't really record the rest of it. But I got a little bit, so I'll play it in a minute after this intro. But yeah, so we went down there with the metal detector, found a few cool things, which I'll show you in a minute. And yeah, we'll roll the intro now, I guess, and we'll see you soon. Alrighty, I'm back. So, like I was just saying, I did take Jarvis down to metal detect to try and find a few things. So I will show you just a quick little video of what happened before my phone went flat, and then I'll come back to you in a second and show you the stuff that we found. And then I was actually going to take you through with some of my coin collection. So I've got loads and loads and loads of coins all across Australia. That's like just a tiny handful of about 500 handfuls in my bag here that I've got. Loads of them from all across the country, all of Australia, all of the world pretty much. We've got some from the United Emirates, Bali, Singapore, Africa, South Africa, China, Canada, America, everywhere pretty much. I'll play that video with Jarvis, Michael, and Jayda having a bit of a fossick around with the metal detector. Yep, that's it. And then I'll come back to you shortly, and I'll show you what we found. Hey guys, Hoops here again. Got Jarvis here with me, my son. Today we're down Island Point. Did a video the other day with flying the drone out over the island and stuff like that, and sort of did a bit of a history on the bridle trail here. But yeah, today what are we doing, Jav?
We are metal detecting.
Metal detecting? So hopefully we can find a few things. What'd you find? 10 peg. Could be old, you reckon?
No, but it could be rusty.
What?
Could be rusty.
Oh, okay. It is rusty.
I know, that's why I said it could be.
You having fun? What have we found so far?
A big arrow thing.
Yeah.
And
Where did you learn how to swim? What else? What were those things out of?
Oh yeah. We also found some like shells. We're not sure what right now.
Yeah. Probably. What type of guns do you reckon they are from?
Rifles and pistols.
Rifles and pistols. So, like a Colt maybe, or a army issued handgun. We'll show you what they look like. The first one.
Real weight pistol.
On the bottom.
We might be able to clean them once we get home.
Yeah, we'll clean these when we get home and give you a better view of what they say. Alright, and we've got this one, which is actually pretty cool. This one's missing the top half, like it misfired. This one is completely different on the end.
And then
there's kicked me with this chair. And there's these little tiny bullets.
I'm assuming that's a 9mm.
Shotgun, base of a shotgun shell, made in Australia. 1212. That's it so far. Hoping we can find some pennies. I know there's people have found pennies here before, but we'll keep on trying. Alrighty, so we had found quite a few bullets, and the interesting thing about the bullets is where we found them. It was actually a campground for the 10th Light Horse Infantry of Western Australia. So they were situated pretty much in the southwest around the era of the war. So basically, we found these bullets, and then I did a bit of research on them and gave them a bit of a clean up. So, and yep, they date back to it. So I'm guessing that these were, shot there and then. So it's pretty cool. I like it. All right. So first off is this one. It's actually a 303 shell. It's got on the bottom of this one, which is I thought is quite interesting because I can't find any information. So if anyone does know anything about this one, it's got stamped on an SAAF, two little arrows on either side. Then it's got 721 V11. So I noticed a lot of these bullets have got that same marking with the V11. It's obviously Mark 7, Roman numerals, Mark 7. So I'm guessing this is a 303, same as this one. So don't know, but this one's obviously something's happened to it. It's got the double firing pin inside. You can see through there, you can see the two little holes. I did find out a little bit of info, but not much. Can't really get anything on that one. So this one is the one we did find out about. It's got stamped on the bottom, 1941. So it's pretty old. MG 1941 Mark 7. So we believe this is from Geelong or Footscray. A factory out of Footscray would have developed these, made these in their factory for the Australian Army. So that's pretty cool. 303 caliber. And this was just in comparison. This is actually a unspent bullet. I didn't find this down there, but this is just in comparison with the 303. Basically almost the same size, a little bit longer. This would have had a, I think they call them a trigger point on the top. But yeah, this is a 308, 3.08 FC Winchester. So that's pretty cool. So yep, 1940s, pretty modern. So it's still keeping the same design and everything, but yep. So that's the larger bullets. I found two 22 casings, spent casings. I'm thinking these are pretty old. They're a .22 caliber 22 casing. They're tiny. Right, so this one here is actually pretty cool too. So I dated this one back as well. It's an Ely Knosh 12 Ikeans 12 gauge shotgun made in Australia. But yeah, this is another one that was back in the war days. They were actually a paper cartridge. You can see on this one, you can still see the red. I think it's like a wax paper or it's a red paper. shell on the outside, and then it would be obviously filled with their gunpowder and ball bearings. But yep, you can see the little pin strike there on it. I did find an old Coca-Cola lid. It's got perf written on it, so I thought that was pretty interesting. Yeah, it just says Coca-Cola bottlers perf, so that was pretty cool. One of my favourite ones of the whole thing was this bush chook, which I don't know if the people overseas know what bush chook is, but that's a bush chook. Emu. So that's an old steel can. So they used to make them pretty rough, hence why there's so much rust on them. They used to make these out of steel, so it's pretty rough looking, but it's cleaned up a little bit, and it was pretty dirty when I first got it. Just gave it a bit of a rinse and a dry off, and yeah, that's the Australian Emu Export Lager, Swan Brewery. So this is a real old can. I didn't change the design of these cans too much. They're sort of similar, but a little bit emblem bigger, and still got the old Swan Brewery. But yeah, this one's got Perth, Western Australia, and I don't know what the percent of Emu Export is now, but back in the day, these were 5% alcohol. I'm pretty sure there might be a little bit less. Can't remember. I like that. Anyway, that's really a cool, iconic Australian history there. This is the Emu Export can, steel can. Yeah, and I was going to show you all my coins, because like I said, I've got a massive big coin collection, so I'll run through a few, which ones that I like. Australian round 50-cent piece, the old 1 pennies, Commonwealth of Australia 1 penny. This is 1922, but I've got loads of them. This is just one that I pulled out of random. They basically went from that style with just 1 penny over to that style a bit later on. So you got, after the penny, the lower domination of it was the half penny. So basically the same style. You can get a 1923 one of these and you're laughing. So then we've got the florin. That's another old Australian coin, the florin coin. 6pence. So that's a lot smaller. Where's the florin again? There's the florin. And it went to a 6pence. And then if you think that was small, and I'm surprised there's not more of these found everywhere, because they're even smaller and they would have been easy to lose. But that's the 3pence or the 3pence. More modern coins that you find when you're metal detecting. 2-cent piece. That's the Australian 2-cent piece. In Australia, back in the 90s, I believe it was, they phased out these out of our currency. So all the 2 cents and 1 cent pieces all basically became worthless. And that's the 1 cent piece there, which is half the size. And it's got a echidna on it. And the 2 cents has got the goanna, or the lizard frilled neck, I think it is. I don't know. Yeah. So other coins we've got is the Centenary of Western Australia coin. So this one's fairly beaten up. You can see the shape of it. But it's actually worth a bit of money. And they're a big coin. You're like, what do we compare it with? A penny, which is about the size of a 50-cent piece, our coin, or a 20-cent piece, sorry. And that's the difference in sizes. It's a big coin and chunky. It's quite thick compared to that one. It's double the size. So that's the Centenary coin. What else we got? We got the Donald Bradman commemorative coin. It's a $5 coin. I've got a couple of those. I've got a few of them actually, but there's 2 of them. A commemorative coin of Sir Donald Bradman, an Australian legend. Cricket. The $1 proof coin. So comes in its own little box. It's a $1 proof Australian coin. 1984. This one, if you're still watching, which would be awesome, I wouldn't mind a comment on this one, because I don't know if any of you guys remember this when you were younger. It would have been back at early 90s or maybe even 80s. I don't know, it would have been in year 3 or something. So it's called Celebrating 200 Years of Australia, 1788 to 1988. Well, there you go, 1988, it says it on it. Building a nation together. So it was the pretty sure it was called the bicentennial coin. Yeah, it was the bicentennial coin. So I would love for people to tell me if they've still got theirs. Because everyone in school, every single person in school in 1988 got given this coin. And I was one of them, and I've still got it. So, yep, celebrating 200 years, bicentennial coin. So yeah, leave in the comment if you've got it. But yeah, it came in this little green bag, and it said presented to, and then for some reason my name isn't on it anymore. But on behalf of the Premier, the Honourable Peter Downing MLA, and the Government of Western Australia, in celebration of Australia's bicentenary, 1788 to 1988. It's 200 years. So I thought that was pretty cool of them to give it to us. But you had to be in Australia in 1988 in Western Australia. So that's the bicentennial coin. What else we got? I've got a few of these ones too. So these are the Kookaburra, Australian Kookaburra. It's a 1 ounce silver coin as well. They're $1 coin. It says on them. Well, that one's $1. That one's a $5 coin. So they're worth quite a bit of money. Alright, so this one is the $5 1988. I believe these are all 1988 commemorative $5 coin. So they've got that on the front. And yeah, basically the same as any other coin on the back. But they're really, really thick as well. Nice thick coin. Just says aluminium bronze. It's 28 grams. Doesn't really say much else. It has been struck to celebrate the official opening of Australia's Parliament House, which by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth. So in 1988, Queen Elizabeth came and done her little queenie thing. And bicentennial of Tasmania. So this one's a $5 collector coin. So it's minted by the Australian Royal Australian Mint. So that's an uncirculated coin, 2004 bicentenary of Tasmania. So that's pretty cool. This one, the Royal Australian Mint. This one is the 1995 proof set. So the Royal Australian Mint proof set. So it's got the $1, $2, 5 cent, 10 cent, 20 cent, 50 cent. So that's a perfect conditioned 1995 proof set. This is the 100 Years of Anzac Australian Royal Mint, Australian Government Kokoda Trail coin. So that one is, I love anything war related, so that's cool. Love it. The anniversary of the decimal currency. So this one's the 1991 currency, but it's all in pure silver. So this one is also worth quite a bit of money. But you'll see here they're all individually the 50s, the $1, $2, 10 cents, 20 cents. And there we go, 91. They still had the 2 cents and the 1 cent. So it was early 90s. I remember I was in, I think, like year 4. Yeah, they all come out individually. And that's the 50 cent piece. And yeah, you get the little plaque in the middle, which is pretty cool too. But yeah, that's all in the decimals currencies in silver. So it's actually called the Royal Australian 1991 Silver Jubilee. So yep, that's that one. And then this one, this is probably one of my favourite ones. Well, it's being that is because it is actually Motor Muscle Car Series limited edition 1/10 of an ounce silver coin, and hope you could pick that up. And if you don't know me already, I like my Holden Tiranas, and this one is a 1974 LH Tirana limited edition, so that's pretty cool. So I hold that one pretty dear to my heart because Tiranas are the best cars in the world. my opinion. Alright, so the old currency with notes, when we used to use notes, $1, which has also been taken out of our currency. Instead of having a whole bunch of $1 notes, they now have $1 coins, which makes it a bit easier, I suppose. So then it went to the $2 notes. Just paper. You could rip these up, draw on. This one's actually pretty cool, but that's the $5 note. And you'll notice here it's got some pub stamps on them. The GUB, and I don't know what the other one is, if anyone can tell me what that symbol right there is. But that one's GUB. And then you got, yeah, like I said, that one. It might be upside down, might be that way, might be that way. Anyway, that's the $5 note. Then we all started going into the plasticky sort of money. I don't have anything to compare, but that's one of the first $10 plastic notes that they brought out, and I managed to get hold of one of them. But that's all the Australian coins. I don't have a 20 or a 50 or 100 in the paper money, but I've got 1s, 2s and 5s and one plastic 10, so I'm looking for more, but that's none of your problems. One day I'll get them. Alright, that's all my notes. And this one, just quickly, this one I bought off eBay, and they were sold to me as like ancient ruin type coins. I'm not sure. I can't remember when I bought them now, but they're really, really, really tiny, and they're really, really old, and they got like a little embossing on them. That one there's got like a little trumpet, and then that one there's got like some I think it's up that way, yeah, it's a statue type picture. See? Yeah, so it's like the old coin, like this one. So I'm guessing it's something similar, like maybe one of those type of coins. This is 1900, so it must be. But anyway, like I said, I've got loads of coins. Sorry, out of the camera. I've got loads of coins. I'll switch it around and show you inside the back. Pretty much got all these notes from all over the country. And yeah, like I said, there is tons and tons of coins in here. Loads and loads of them from, like I said, from all over the place. Most of it's Australian, but there's a lot of coins in here that are from, there's like euros and rupees and New Zealand money right there. Just, yeah, collected it over the years. Ever since I was a kid, pretty much started collecting as many things as I can. So that's my video. I don't want to bore you, and you more than likely won't even get this far in the video, but that'd be cool if you did hang around and watch it. And I really do appreciate you guys being part of my channel and subscribing to me and giving me some awesome feedback. And even though sometimes I may do some strange things on my channel, like bears ghillie suit and things like that, and if you follow me on Facebook, I'm a little bit out there, but I like have fun, enjoy myself, and that's it, guys. I'll stop rambling now, and thanks for watching. Peace out.